Hey everybody, Anthony Morrison here. I want to welcome you all to the Success Connection. I'm going to flip my webcam on for just a second while I talk to you guys. Let's see if it will come on. You'll probably notice that I have my glasses on. That is because my contacts today, while messing around in the ocean, playing around earlier today, got some salt underneath them and they're killing me. So they're sitting, these are like my I'm going to sleep glasses at night. They're pretty much indestructible. They're pretty ugly, but you can fall asleep on them. They don't break. They might sit a little crooked. So I was looking at myself down there so I could see it. But anyway, I'll probably cut my webcam off in just a second, because as you can see, I'm in Florida, not at home, and so sometimes my internet here is just not as good. So and plus there's no real reason for you to be looking at my sideways glasses all night long. So, but anyway, welcome to the Success Connection. This is a special July 4th edition. For those of you that are new, this is nothing abnormal for me. I'm always here on holidays or any type. If Thursday happens to fall on a holiday, I take my time out to be here. So a little bit later tonight, I'll probably go do some little festivities with the family. But for now, I'm here with you guys to teach you something that's coming up that I think is going to be phenomenal. We're talking about our new Instagram profits business. I spent most of this week outlining it, and I have come up with what I think anyway is an awesome structure and a very clear path to making sales and building your list, which I think is awesome. So we're going to go through that tonight. A few changes, because I know it's July 4th. Obviously, I don't want people to miss out on getting assets. So we're going to make a few changes to the curriculum and to what we do. But look, if you're a new student, I want to welcome you, say thanks for being here. Appreciate you spending July 4th, or at least a part of it, with me here on the Success Connection. The Success Connection is something that I do for all of our students. I do it, every single Thursday. As you can see, it doesn't matter if there's a holiday or not. I'm here and I'm working on it. And so right now, I will. In fact, my guys are telling me that my webcam is choppy. So I'm just going to turn my webcam off. So hold on one second. That might be better. So guys, they're texting me. I have them make sure that that everything looks good. So Brett, if you could just text me and let me know if everything is okay now, that would be awesome. So anyway, for those of you that are new, like I said, this is something I do every single week. And I'm constantly, trying to find new ways to help you build businesses that are going to help you be successful. And so this is not a specific training about any one program, whether it's Partner with Anthony or the Ambassador program or anything like that. This is not a specific training for those things. This is a training that's designed to be for everyone as we build specific businesses together, right? So hopefully you all will enjoy this. And by the way, sorry for I know I might be like, I don't have as much energy, but that is just because it's been a really rough week. We got to Florida, and we move here until October, and my mom has been sick. She's been to the doctor 3 times, ended up in the emergency room till 8 a.m. the other night. Right before we started this webinar, Chloe got sick. She's throwing up. Alexa's not feeling well. So it has been kind of a rough week, and I'm pretty much worn out. I don't feel like blowing up money and burning money today. I feel like just sitting down and teaching you how to make money, which is what I talked about last week. So with that said, what we're going to do is jump in. We'll keep this a little bit shorter tonight because I do realize that you guys have families and you still want to burn money, even though I tell you not to burn the money. You still want to burn money. So we're going to keep it a little bit shorter tonight, maybe 30, 45 minutes, something like that, to really kind of give you a good gist of what's going on. But I do want to take the time to first of all, to be here, to get this thing started and to show you what's happening with our, with the new, what I feel like is going to be an awesome profit channel. So first of all, our new business is going to be Instagram profits. Okay, so it's an Instagram profits business. All right. Now I started thinking about this, and what is it that most people want to do? Okay, so most people, when they think about Instagram, the first thing that they think about is they want to grow their following. Okay, so people, the first thing they want to do is they want to grow their following. And then, of course, the first question they have is how? So how can I grow my following, right? That's kind of the first thing that people look to do when they want to build an Instagram business, right? When they think about how do I make money on Instagram, the first thing that they think about is how do I just get a bunch of followers, right? How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes if you're with me on that. Okay, I see lots of yeses coming in. All right, so they want to know how to grow their following. All right, but then the second thing that that really happens is, well, let's just say we get followers. Okay, so we end up getting followers. Boom. All right, this is awesome, great. Okay, but then the question is, how do we profit? So in other words, how do we make money from those followers, right? So people tend to think very one step at a time, right? Very few people think this far ahead, okay? If you're over here and you're this person and you want to start an IG business, okay? The only thing on your mind usually is this, is how do I get more followers? And you don't even think about how do I make a profit from those followers. So what I decided to do was create a new funnel for you for your Instagram business, okay? So here is the funnel, all right? So the funnel is you're gonna bring in traffic. We all know that. It's gonna come into an opt-in page, okay, where they give their email address, but in return for this, they are going to get a product, okay, that's going to show them how to grow their Instagram, all right? So basically what we're going to do is give this to people in stages. How many of you kind of follow along with me on basically what that means? We want to talk to them about how to profit from Instagram. We want to show them how to grow their business, okay? But the thing is that you've got to make people aware of the fact that there are multiple facets, okay, to generating revenue on Instagram, okay? But here's the thing. The end goal for everyone is profits. So if we're using this right here as a lead gen, so lead page, all right, what we want to do is we want to talk about profits. We want to talk about 5 ways to profit. Because here's the thing, we can, even though when somebody starts a business, they think about how do I grow my following? That's really all that they think about, is how do I grow my following? How do I get more followers, right? But their ultimate goal is profits. So if you were to give somebody a choice between profits and followers, how many of you would choose the profits over the followers? Type the number 1 in if you would choose profits. Type the number 2 in if you would choose followers. All right, I see tons of ones coming in. Exactly, because at the end of the day, this is what we're really after. We're after profits. We just don't necessarily know it, right? Like, because we're still back up at phase 1 thinking about how do I grow my Instagram so I can make money. But we really want profits. So what I did was I built out basically a book called 5 Ways to Profit from Instagram, okay? What that's going to do is that's going to put them on your list, which is a prospects list, okay? So prospects list, these are people that have not bought. Then it's going to send them over to a thank you page, but this is a redesigned thank you. This is called a thank you sales. Okay, now that's something a little bit different than what we usually do, okay? Usually we send them to a thank you page, and then we send them on to another page and on to another page, and the funnel is a lot further and a lot more steps. What I decided to do on this one is something that we've tested very successfully in our business, and that is where we create the thank you part up at the top, and we create a sales piece down here. And what we're going to sell here is a book on IG profits and followers. I know you can't hardly read this, but basically a complete book on profits and followers for Instagram. So here's the thing. We bring people in, and for free, they get to figure out the 5 ways that you can profit on Instagram. But you can't profit without followers, right? You can't profit without understanding how to build your following. So even though you might know how to profit, you don't know how to build your following. So even though we give them this for free, on the very next page, we're going to sell the book. Okay, so we're going to sell this book, and we're going to sell this book essentially to complete the process. So what we did was we worked backwards, and this is typical of sales. So if you've been in sales before, or you've been in, or heck, if you've designed any of these funnels and run any of these funnels, you'll notice that we always tend to work backwards. Even though if somebody's sitting there telling you that they want to build an Instagram business, the first thing they're probably thinking about is their following, and then they think about profits. But the fact of the matter is, their main goal is the profits. That's their main goal. So what we do is we start out with their main goal, right? Because that's what's going to entice them to give us their email address. That's what's really going to push them over the edge, right? I mean, that really is going to make the biggest difference, is we're going to give them what we're going to tell them what it is we know that their real end goal is. Then we're going to go back, okay, and we're going to show them how to get the following, right? This is kind of the how, right? So this is how do we reach our goal. Is everybody good with that? Just say yes. Okay. And actually, I have Brett on here with me. Brett said my screen's a little bit delayed. Brett, feel free to unmute yourself. Can you see my screen just fine?
Yeah, it's starting to catch up right now. It's just every once in a while it gets delayed a bit.
Okay, can you see me scrolling down right now?
I do not.
Tell me when you see it scroll down to where it says funnel.
It's not showing yet.
Oh gosh. Sorry guys, I told you that my computer was.
There it is. Okay, I see funnel now and all that.
Okay, so it's way delayed. All right, so I may need you to just kind of walk me through as I do this. I don't know why the internet's so bad. I mean, usually it's relatively good, but it'll be hard for me to do it if I can't tell. And obviously my chat box is a little bit slow too. Now I'm starting to see people say that the screen was delayed. So guys, obviously you're still seeing everything. The screen was just a little bit delayed. So you can see the funnel here. And what I'm going to do, Brett, is I'm going to pull up some of the opt-in pages real fast, and you can let me know if you see these or when you see these. So are you able to see like the opt-in pages here, Brett?
Not yet.
Okay, they should come up. Just let me know.
Okay, I see click funnels right now.
All right, so let me pull these pages up, and I'm just going to show everybody one of these pages. So just let me know if this page shows up for you, and then I'll kind of stick to this and then go back to my whiteboard.
Okay, opt-in 2 is showing.
Okay, so is the page showing up now?
Yeah, it's showing up right now.
This white page.
Load up another screen now. Right. Now it's showing the page.
Okay, so we're very, very delayed. So I'm sorry, guys. Obviously, the internet is really bad here. So I want to show you this page. This is kind of one of the pages here that I'm going to be providing to you guys for your 5 ways to profit from Instagram. And you can see that I actually made this a report. Okay, so I actually made it a report instead of a book. And you can see that even the design of it is more in line with a free report. Okay. Now, what I haven't finished is all of the copy on it. That's why you see some of this lore ipsum type stuff over here. That's just filler text. And it says attention getting headline and stuff like that. What I'm doing is working through, I've got some really good friends who are very, very good at Instagram. They sell a lot of Instagram courses. And so what I'm going to be doing is sharing with you or with them these pages and getting all this copy to put on here from guys that have already done that. How many of you feel like that would be a good thing? Just say yes. Okay. I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Very good, very good. So that's my plan, is to get basically all of that information from them. I've built out 3 opt-in pages. Okay. So there's 3 opt-in pages that have been built out to give people access to the Instagram, basically to the Instagram 5 ways to profit workbook, right? And so what this workbook's designed to do is show them basically how you can make money from Instagram, right? But what it's not doing is it's not showing them how to build the following, how to get the traffic, all of that stuff, because that's going to come on the thank you page. Now, Brett, I'm going to pull up the thank you page. So if you could just let me know when this thank you page actually appears, that would be awesome. So that I am technically showing everybody the correct thing. So guys, while we wait for the thank you page to show up, and Brett will chime in and let me know when it shows up on your screens, because even my chat boxes is pretty delayed right now. But what's going to happen is on the thank you page, we're going to deliver the book or deliver the report, but we're also going to sell the actual book, right?
I see the thank you page now.
Okay, so guys, you'll see on the thank you page that we have basically the download button, right? So download 5 ways to profit from Instagram. But then you'll also notice down here, it says, do you want to be a better, or do you want to better understand Instagram marketing, right? And then as we scroll down, which Brett, you can let me know when we actually get down to the bottom here. I'm going to keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling until I get down here to the bottom. So you can let me know when you see the complete guide to Instagram profits. But the Instagram profits book is what we're going to sell here, okay? So we've got this cool sales page that's topped off with the delivery of the workbook at the top, right? And that's going to make for a really, really, really easy transition into selling the complete guide to Instagram profits. Brett, do we see that now?
I still see just the top of the screen. Okay, now it's showing the opt-in and all that.
Okay, so as you can see, guys, I told you my internet was bad. Some of you think that I just turned my webcam off just for fun, but my internet is definitely struggling. So we'll have to figure out something for next week, because this is my first week back in the condo here, and it's clearly not ideal to be this much of a lag. So I don't know if it's a go-to thing tonight. I don't know if it's just a July 4th thing. Who knows? But nevertheless, we'll power through it. No problem. So we've got the complete guide to Instagram profits. So this is a sales page, okay? And this sales page is going to help us deliver, okay, everything that we need to deliver, right? So everything that we need to deliver, boom, right here on one singular page, which I think is going to be really, really defining for us, right? Because the thing is we give them a free guide and then we run straight into this book, right? This book you can sell for whatever you want to sell it for, okay? And you can see we spend a little bit more time on this, right? The funnel is different than what you're used to seeing. Everything about it is completely different than what you're used to seeing, right? And that's because what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make sure that everything kind of intertwines, everything goes together, everything flows nicely, so that when people do get that workbook, the first thing that they want is the complete guide to Instagram profits, because it's like, okay, well, I've got these 5 steps, but what's the whole enchilada? What's everything that we need to do in order to profit on Instagram? And let me just tell you something, by the way. I know that not all of you do Instagram, but there are so many people making money on Instagram without any knowledge of how to build websites. I mean, some of the stuff that we've put in these books, right? Literally, and these are much bigger books, by the way, like the Instagram Profits book is about 50 to 60 pages. And of course, the 5 steps to profit is probably, 10 pages or so. It's a free report. But this book is about 60 pages long. So this is not a short book like some of the ones I've written in the past. It's about 60 pages long. Definitely warrants a $10 price point or so. And you'll be shocked to see some of the ways that people are profiting from Instagram, right? And we've kind of dug deep into that and figured out these specific ways. So people are going to love this book. But the question is, how do you make more money, right? How do you make more money? So I'm going to bring back up my whiteboard, and it's probably going to take a second for it to appear. So we'll let Brett tell me when it appears. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we call the back end, okay? And this is where the real big money is going to be made. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. So Brett, if you just let me know when my whiteboard shows back up.
Whiteboard is up, but it's right on the funnel. Okay, now it's showing back end.
Perfect. Okay. So guys, it's a collaboration. It's a collaborative effort. We've got everyone here on July 4th working to make sure that we deliver a good training for you guys. So let's talk about the back end, okay? There are back end profits that you can make from an Instagram business that you could not make in other areas. So as you can see from this funnel, we have an opt-in page, right? So we have some opt-in pages that we're going to be giving you. Then we have thank you pages, okay? The thank you page is actually the sales page also, all right? So let's just be very clear on that. Thank you page, sales page, same thing, all right? In this particular funnel, all right? We've got the 5 ways to profit workbook that we're gonna be giving you. We've got the book on Instagram profits and followers, right? So that's a complete book that we're gonna be giving you as well. And so in that particular funnel, let's just say, before the back end, okay, before this back end, you can make somewhere around, $10 to $15, okay? But here's what people are going to need, okay? And this is where knowledge comes in. I ask you guys, do you want to have an agency business or an Instagram business? And all, a lot of you said Instagram. What I did was kind of find a happy medium, right? We're building an Instagram business together, or a business that profits off selling, Instagram information. But on this back end, what we want to do is provide people with followers, okay? Kind of like I can provide you with an email list with our Inbox Inner Circle program, or I can help you get an email list through, helping you with solo ads and things like that. Well, on Instagram, what we really want is we want the followers. So Adrian, my brother, is working on something right now for us that he's done. I don't know if you guys saw, but we went from, we've gained about 200,000 followers on Instagram in the last 3 months, okay? There are some tricks to doing that. There are some ninja tactics to doing that. Actually, Adrian showed them to me. I didn't really know what they were. What we're gonna do is basically give you the opportunity to learn those tips and those tricks so that in this back end process here, you can sell followers. Now, when I say you're selling followers, I do not mean that you're actually going to give people followers. What you're going to teach them, or what you're going to give them, is access to people who can get them real followers. Does that make sense to everybody? Just give me a big yes. Okay, very good. I see lots and lots of yeses. Now, I want to be very clear. This does not mean fake accounts. This does not mean follow me and I'll follow you and all that stuff. There are some super ninja ways to get followers that are just guaranteed you're going to get a lot of followers. And here's the cool part. You can buy that service, right, for say $600, but you can sell it for maybe $1,000 and you keep $400. So basically you give somebody this little five ways to profit report, okay? You give it to them. They buy your book on Instagram profits. Then through your back end emails, you say, hey, listen, I know you've got my book. I know that you know how to now profit from Instagram. I know that you realize that in order to profit, you must have followers. Here's what I can do for you. I can get you involved in X, Y, and Z. The X, Y, and the Z are the ways to get those followers. And you can say, listen, it's only going to cost you $1,000, and you're able to, get involved in and be a part of this, right? Which is getting followers. And then if they pay you the $1,000, you then pay the 400 or the 500 to the service provider that's taking care of that process. And you're making $500, $600 in the middle, and you're not having to do anything, but it's all because you have the knowledge of how it's done. How many of you feel like that's smart? Just say yes. Okay. Listen, that's literally meaning you don't have to do any work. All you've got to do is know that these certain things exist and then be able to sell those certain things to your customers, right? That's kind of how agencies work, right? Is they, a lot of times an agency will say, yeah, we can build your webpage, and then they'll go right on Fiverr and they'll hire somebody else to do it, right? And they'll make money in the middle. What we've kind of done is broken this business into two pieces. Now, I will say that that is something that Adrian will be sharing with us. It's going to take him a minute to put it all together because it's something he's been doing. And so, I mean, I've done it too, but it's definitely something that he's taken the lead on. So, and by the way, for those of you that don't know, I mean, most all of you should, Adrian is my brother. He rarely ever has time to be on the Success Connection because he's doing his own webinars every week. But for this, I told him, I said, dude, I'm doing this Instagram business with my students. I want you to, to be able to come in and share this with them. And so within 3 or 4 weeks, basically the last step of our business is going to be bringing Adrian in to let him show you this technique so that you can take this technique, understand it, and then turn around and resell it to all of your students. Does that make sense to everybody? Give me a big yes. Okay, I'm seeing lots of yeses. Very good. And here's the cool part, okay? This is the really cool part about this, is that people will purchase multiple times. When somebody gives you $1,000, and let's just say they get 9,000 Instagram followers, they're gonna be excited. They're gonna be happy. They're gonna be thrilled. And you know what they're gonna do? Turn around and give you another 1,000 because they want another 9,000 followers, right? And again, I'm not talking about fake followers, okay? I don't have any fake followers. Adrian doesn't have any fake followers. We just happen to know some of the most ninja techniques to gaining followers on Instagram. And what we're gonna do is share those with you. And by the way, they're pretty much guaranteed, right? I mean, I guess nothing in life's 100% guaranteed, but like, we're not talking about techniques of, okay, let's go buy some traffic or follow this person and they'll follow you and all that stuff. That's not what we're talking about. So an awesome way to growing your Instagram following is going to be taught to you so that you can turn around and sell that as a back-end service to the people who buy this book. And I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal for you. So I am going to draw out basically the funnel release schedule. And I know it's going to be a little bit delayed, so just watch for that to come up on your screen, the funnel release schedule. Okay, so next week we're going to release all the opt-in pages. Okay, and by the way, it'll take it just a second to show up. Let me just draw it out and then we'll talk through it once it shows up on the screen here. So we're going to do the opt-in pages. We're going to do the free report. We're going to do the sales thank you page. We're going to do the book, and then we're also going to do student pages here. We're going to do student pages here, and then we're going to do back end big money. All right, Brett, can you tell me when all of this is up on the screen, points 1 through 5? opt-in pages, free reports, sales and thank you page, book, and then back in big money.
All right, waiting for everything to load up. It's okay. Looks like we're good.
All right, we're good. So again, guys, it takes a team effort here to make sure that things always work. So thanks for bearing with me with a little bit of delay. But with Brett is awesome. Between Brett and Nick, I'm always able to get all of these things done, even if we have internet issues. And I could see my internet signal going down into like the yellow and stuff on here. So rest assured, no matter what, July 4th, probably all these people are blowing up fireworks around here. They probably blew up some of the damn internet cables. It's probably what happened, because usually my internet's really good here. So, I mean, not great, but certainly better than this. So anyway, back to what matters, funnel release schedule. So here's how we're going to release this business, okay? It's going to go a little faster than some of the other businesses that we've done together. I know in the past we've done businesses that have taken, 8 to 10 weeks. This business is going to take 5 weeks, okay? What's great is I actually already have most all of this done, as you can see. I actually really just started banging this out since last week, and we just started just throwing it together and putting it together, real hard focus, and we got a lot of it done. So next week, I'm going to release the opt-in pages to you, okay? That's the 3 or 4 that I have done. Again, they look completely different than the usual opt-in pages. We kind of trashed what we've always done and came and designed new ones, right? Only not because what we've always done sucks, but because I want to give you something different, okay? So week 1, there's going to be opt-in pages. Week 2, I'm going to give you the free report to give away on the opt-in page, and we're going to go through that free report. I'm also going to buy student pages, okay? So if you're brand new, what that means is after I give you the opt-in page, what I usually do is I challenge you to go out and build your own opt-in pages that we could use. And if I choose yours, if I look at it and I see it and I'm like, wow, that's really awesome, and I think you did a great job, and I think that it's something we could use or that other students could use, I buy it from you, and then I give it to all the other students, right? So we're going to be doing that on week 2 as well. Week 3, I'm going to be designing and basically giving you the sales and thank you page, okay? Sorry, now you can hear my dogs barking, but I'm going to be giving you the sales and the thank you page, okay? And from the sales and thank you page, you're going to start to then be able to make sales, correct? Which is what we really want. But during that week, I'm also going to give you student pages, okay? Again, a second round of purchasing opt-in pages from students, okay? Week 4, I'm going to give you the book, but I'm also going to buy student sales pages. Okay, let me just draw that in there. It'll show up for you in just a second. I'm going to buy student sales pages. So basically, after the 3rd week when I release this sales page, I'm going to come back to you and say, hey, build me some more. And I'm going to buy some and release those to you, okay? Along with, of course, the book. Then week 5, I'm going to show you how to make the big back end money, okay? So the back end big money is all coming down the pipe on week 5. So we've got 5 weeks here, okay, of dedicated resources to building this business. And I'm going to tell you right now that this is something that will crush it. The one thing that I saw, and the reason that I wanted to do this, and I'll be honest with you guys, the reason that I wanted to do this is because when we did our live event last year, we brought in somebody who talked about Instagram. We brought in people who talked about all kinds of things. And the one person that everyone was talking about when we left was the guy that talked about Instagram. Everyone's excited about Instagram. Even if you don't have an Instagram account and you don't really care much about Instagram, okay, you still know that there's a big earning potential on Instagram. If you think about it, think about how many years ago it was when you didn't have a Facebook account and you didn't want a Facebook account, but now you wish you had a Facebook account because so many people built Facebook accounts with all these followings and made all this money from them. Same thing with web pages and domain names 10, 20 years ago, right? Instagram's kind of the new thing. And that's where the money's going. That's where a lot of people are making a lot of money. And so people are excited about it. So what that means is, that means it's going to be easier for you to sell, okay? That means it's going to be easier for you to turn around and sell this because mainstream America wants to make money on Instagram, okay? If you think about this, and I challenge you to all go follow me, okay? Follow me because I'm going to be putting some information on there. It's just at Anthony Morrison, okay, on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and leave me some comments, okay? Follow along because I'm going to be talking about it in my stories and such too, and showing some examples as we kind of ramp this up over the next 5 weeks. But here's the thing. There are girls making money just taking pictures in clothes. And I'm not talking about the ones that you guys are thinking about, okay? I see all these people who are making, literally, like within 2 seconds, I had somebody leave a comment there about skimpy clothing or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. There are girls that are literally making money by just taking photos in dresses and shirts and pants and yoga pants and bags that they wear and earrings, and there's services and companies that literally pay them to do nothing but take photos of clothes and post them online, right? Think about how broad scale that is. That reaches every woman in the world. Think about that. That could do that. Every woman in the world could put on some clothes, take a photo, put it on Instagram, and make money, right? Like that's legitimate. Same thing with men. And women also, with all these diet drinks and these workout programs and all of these things. Companies want eyeballs, they want visibility, and Instagram gives you the opportunity to get those eyeballs and that visibility for those companies, and they will pay you for it. If you think about how broad scale that is, would you like to make money by taking photos and putting them on Instagram? Versus, would you like to learn how to build your email list? Do you see the difference? Do you see how that's like so broad scale? Like everybody wants to learn how to do that. And everybody understands it conceptually. Whereas, like, not everybody might understand, why would I need an email list, right? You got to remember, like I've told you before, you guys are in a pocket of people that understand internet marketing. You're in a pocket of people that we call the IM industry, where you understand the value of an email list. And if you don't, you found your way here to figure it out. But, you know, mainstream America doesn't understand that. But mainstream America does understand Instagram, and they do understand that Instagram is a place and a platform where you can make some money. And so in doing that, you open up yourself for the opportunity to make a whole lot of money and make it a lot easier because you can sell it to almost anybody because almost everybody understands it. Is everybody with me on that? Just give me a big 5 in the chat box if you're with me on that. If you understand, you're tracking, and you're with me. Okay, I see lots and lots and lots of 5s. So what I plan to do is give you this business so it's very broad scale, right? I apologize. We have people that are coming over to watch fireworks on our balcony, and that's why you hear my dogs going nuts. So for those of you that are new, that's Chloe and Sophie. They make an appearance regularly here on the Success Connection by being loud and boisterous. But I love them, and so I'm just glad Chloe's barking and not throwing up right now. So that's a plus. So our release schedule for this business is going to be the opt-in pages next week. Okay, we're going to go through the opt-in pages, and we're going to hit on the copy points that make sense for Instagram. Like, what do we put on that page to make somebody want that Instagram book? The next week, I'm going to give you the free report. Okay, plus I'm going to give you any student pages that I purchased from the previous week. Then I'm going to give you the sales page on week 3, plus any pages that I purchased, opt-in pages that I purchased from students from that previous week. Then we're going to give you the book, and we're going to go through the book on week 4, plus I'm going to give you any student sales pages that we decided to purchase from the previous week. Then we're going to go through the back-end money, and that's where I'm going to bring Adrian on. Okay, so Adrian's going to be a guest trainer here on this week. And we're going to bring Adrian on, and he's going to talk about this strategy to be able to make, you know, big money with the Instagram back-end process, right? So this is a huge business. This is a huge opportunity for you. And it's something that, look, most people, I know someone who sells a course that kind of encapsulates some of this. It's not done for you. It's not done for you books. It's not done for you reports. It's not done for you pages. It just kind of talks about Instagram, and they sell it for $2,000. And you're getting all of this stuff completely free. How many of you feel like that's a pretty damn good value on the Success Connection? Just give me a big yes. I see lots of yeses. I know I see tons and tons and tons of people saying yes now. Look, it's a great value, and it's just going the extra mile is what I'm trying to do here on the Success Connection. I'm trying to make sure that I give you guys every single thing that I possibly can to help you be successful. I want you to be successful, and I want you to make good money, because look, like I've told you in the past, I'm not interested in just sitting up here and teaching you this stuff and taking my July 4th and just spending it talking, right? Like, I want to spend it helping, I want to spend it educating, and I want to spend it making a difference in your life, making a difference in how successful you are. And by giving you all of these businesses, and man, have I given you so many businesses so far, right? Like, my hope is that one business resonates with you, but that even if the others don't, they can still be tacked on and you can still profit from them, right? So if you're brand new tonight, I'm going to give you access to the rest of these businesses. You'll get the link in just a second, and you'll be able to go through our entire Student Resource Center and download every single business that we've already given you in the past. And then next week, you'll start to get all of the assets for this business, and you literally have a full-blown digital business. And that's what I talked about last week, was being able to focus on your buyers, being able to spend some time taking the people that do buy products from you and turning those people into additional buyers, right? Into repeat buyers, because that's where the real money is. If you think about it, Walmart doesn't make money because people come in and buy things one time. They make money because people continue to buy things from Walmart, the same people. The same reason that Best Buy makes money, the same reason that your local grocery stores make money. You need a buyer to come back and buy more from your business if you want your business to grow. You can't always be chasing new buyers, okay? It's great to be chasing new buyers, but you've got to also focus on the existing buyers and giving them an opportunity to buy again. Is everybody with me? Just say yes. All right, I see lots of yeses, very good. Well, that's the whole purpose of me giving you all these businesses, is giving you opportunity to have your buyers buy again, okay? And that's what this is all about. And I believe that this particular business here is gonna blow it out of the water for you, okay? So Brett, I may need your help again. I'm going to pull up our Student Resource Center here in just a second and show this to everyone, because I want them to be able to see it. So I have it pulled up on my screen. You can just tell me when you see it. So
Okay, I don't see anything yet.
okay, just let me know when it pops up. It should show up here in just a second. Just interrupt me when it does. So everyone, what you're about to see on your screen is the Student Resource Center, okay? And this is a place where you can come and get all of the previous businesses that we've released to you, and you can get them completely free, all right? So it costs you absolutely nothing to be able to get these businesses and to have them up and running, all right? Brett, did we see it on the screen yet?
No, now it's stuck on the Instagram profits opt-in part.
Yeah, it should show up right after that. Man, it is super delayed.
Okay, I see it now.
There we go. All right. As if by magic. So this is your Student Resource Center. What I'm not going to do, since obviously my internet connection is very slow, is scroll down. What I'm going to do is tell you what's on this page. For those of you that are existing students, you already know what's on this page. For those of you that are new, let me just kind of give you a breakdown, okay? First of all, if you have not joined our Partner with Anthony program, here's the link to do it. So many people have joined this program. People are making money every single day with this program. Literally, it's $7. We normally talk a lot about it on here because it just kind of intertwines and integrates with what we're doing. So feel free to check it out if you're interested in it. Second thing is, we are going to be giving away $500 next week on the Success Connection. How can you win? All you've got to do is make a post in our Facebook group every day between now and next Thursday. You can see right here, you can click to join our Facebook group. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, you need to be. I would go to our Facebook group right now and show it to you, but as you can tell, we're having some major delays with the internet here, so probably not a good idea to spend 10 minutes waiting on Facebook to load. But our Facebook group, you click this, there's a little button that says join. It'll show up right in the center of the page. Just join our Facebook group, and I'll let the guys get you approved and access into the group. The group has, I don't know, 14,000 people in it, and everybody's helping each other. So you'll see it's just an awesome community. I give away the $500 just as a means to helping you. That's literally all it is. It's helping you by encouraging everybody to stay active. So if you want a chance to win $500, all you got to do is make posts. Here's what I need help on, or help somebody else, whatever the case may be. You can do it all right there in our Facebook group. I have a book on Amazon. I would love a review if you have an Amazon account and you have a few minutes. It's just called The Hidden Millionaire. It doesn't make me any money. It's literally just because I want some positive reviews on it, and I never ask you guys to leave me reviews on anything. But I decided to put this up here a few weeks ago. So if you've got a second and you don't mind helping me, leaving me a review on my book is awesome. It just, at least has some reviews on it, which is nice, right? We've never really been one to sell our books on Amazon. We sell them direct, but the idea is just to have some reviews there so that when people do look at it, they see positive things. They see information from you guys that's factual. All right. The second or the last thing is that you need ClickFunnels. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you've got to have ClickFunnels in order to use all of the funnels that we've built. So all the funnels that I'm currently building, you'll need ClickFunnels in order to access those. Okay. All the funnels that will be below this fold, like when you scroll down, and I'll scroll while I'm talking, even though it'll be very delayed. As I scroll down this page, you can see all of the different funnels that are available. You can actually download everything on this page completely free. And at the bottom, you'll see something that says your Instagram profits business, and it'll say pages coming soon. All right, you should see that showing up on your screen in just a second. That is where we're going to put all of your Instagram profit pages. So the opt-in pages, the thank you pages, all of these assets, the book, the free book, the images of the book, everything is going to go right here on your Instagram business profits or profits business section. Okay, so this is where we give you all of the different businesses, and you'll be able to see, like we built one on YouTube, right? A YouTube business. That's what we just finished up. You can get all of that. So tonight, you can get all of these businesses completely free. All you got to do is click the download buttons, and you'll be able to get every single one of these businesses completely free. But the only way that it works is if you have ClickFunnels. That isn't because I'm some evil person that's trying to make everybody get ClickFunnels. That's not what it is. I use ClickFunnels. We build these pages in ClickFunnels, and by clicking the download link, we can literally give you every one of these pages right into your ClickFunnels account. You own them, you control them, they're yours. We have no access to them, but we're able to build them for you and give them to you for free. And I think that that's an awesome thing to be able to do, and that's the reason why we do it, right? So you have access to all of these tonight. The links do quit working at midnight, okay? So by midnight tonight, these links will not work. So if you want to go in and download your YouTube business and the rest of the businesses that we've got here, you need to do it tonight, because at midnight we break the links to prevent people from stealing, which is unfortunately what tends to happen. We prevent people from stealing by breaking the links. So we will be breaking the links at midnight. So it's important for you to access all of those as quickly as possible. How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. All right, very good. And by the way, that is a free trial. I see somebody asking, I didn't even think about it. It is a free trial to ClickFunnels. So it's a 2-week free trial. It costs you absolutely nothing to get started. All you got to do is click the link down. You'll get your ClickFunnels account. Then you can download all the funnels, and it prepares you for the next 2 weeks, where we're going to be giving you the opt-in pages, the sales pages, basically everything you need for your new Instagram business is built inside of ClickFunnels. So it's important for you to access and have access to ClickFunnels while I'm giving you those assets. Otherwise, you can't download them, which means you can't use them for yourself. Remember, what I'm doing is building you an entire business, right? An entire business that you own, right? That you own, you control, and you get to profit from 100%. So you're not making 50% profits or anything like that. It's yours, and you can even price it at whatever you want to price it at. which I also think is pretty cool because it allows you the opportunity to build your business the way that you want to build it. So make sure that you have ClickFunnels. It's very important to have it before next week when I give you these all of these opt-in pages from that we've built for your Instagram business. Okay, so that's super, super, super important. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to just really quickly, I'm going to pull up. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the page. So give me just 1 second. Hey Brett, can you let me know when the page shows up for just where I have to put in the password for that page? So guys, the page is coming up here real fast. I'm going to give you the link. Brett will let me know when it shows up. I'm going to give you the link to get to the Student Resource Center, and then I'm going to give you the password to get to this inside of the Student Resource Center. Okay, so it's kind of two things there. You got to have the link, and then you got to have the password. And once you have both, you can access that Student Resource Center. You can get ClickFunnels. You can get everything that you need in order to be able to download your businesses and start being successful with this, and really get a jump start before next week where we start to release the assets for the Instagram business, right? So Brett, has that shown up yet?
It's showing right now.
Perfect. Okay, so you guys can see right here, the URL for your Student Resource Center is go.vsc.com/funnel. Okay, so that's how you're going to get to that page that I just showed you. It's go.vsc.com/funnel. And I'm just going to put the password in now because I think it's important since it's going to take a little while for it to load. So the password is profit. Okay, so the password is profit. So I've kind of covered some stuff up. Brett, you can let me know when you see kind of both layers on the screen. So it's go.vsc.
So it's good now.
Okay, perfect. So it's go.vsc.com/funnel. The password is profit. What that'll do is it'll take you to your Student Resource Center. First thing you need to do is get ClickFunnels if you don't have it. Okay, it's a free trial, so there's nothing really to lose from that. But we'll start giving you the assets for your Instagram business starting next week. Okay, so super, super important. I hope you guys have enjoyed this training. I hope you enjoyed the Success Connection tonight. I know I told you I would keep it at under an hour, and I think I'm like right on the cusp of an hour right now. So hopefully you'll still be able to get out with your family and friends and celebrate some July 4th stuff. I apologize for the delays in the go-to here. It's probably, like I said, just a lot of people on the internet. It's July 4th. I'm sure there's a ton of people around my building that are filming and all that kind of stuff, and Instagramming and Facebook living and all that stuff, and it's probably just sucking down our internet speed. So I apologize that it's delayed. It'll be fixed before next week for sure. I have two internets in here, so it's pretty crazy that I even am having an issue with one. So we will make sure that we address it and that we get it fixed. But what you need to do right now is go to go.vsc.com/funnel, type in the password profit, okay? And then activate your trial to ClickFunnels, okay? Activate your trial to ClickFunnels, download all of the other funnels for your business. All right, so download all the other business funnels that we have here, and then be ready for next week. I've shown you kind of a little preview of what we're going to be giving you for Instagram. This business is going to be awesome, and in 5 weeks, you're going to have a free report. You're going to have a book that you can sell, and you're going to have the knowledge of how to sell the back end, big time money makers for Instagrams with growing Instagram accounts and things. It's going to be phenomenal. You're going to love it. This is a business that's going to crush. I truly believe it. And you got to be here each and every week in order to get all these assets and in order to make this really happen for yourself. So with that said, listen, have a great 4th of July. Thank you for spending some time with me. I told you I would be here, and I always am, even with the struggles of the internet. I'm still here. We're still making it happen. Have a safe July 4th holiday, please. So many people get hurt on July 4th, so please be mindful of that, be aware of that, and take extra precautions and don't do crazy stuff, right? I believe that, like I said, it's better to be making money than burning money. So if you don't burn any of your money today by blowing it up, that's okay. Don't feel bad. If you're here trying to make some extra money, trust me, you're ahead of the game. Like I always tell you on the weekends, spend a little time doing stuff that other people aren't doing, work a little bit on your business, be ahead of everybody else on Monday. Making money on the internet truly is It's, you can move at your own pace, but there's always somebody coming up, right? There's always somebody trying to get market share, trying to make sales, trying to get traffic. If you're working while they're not, you've got the edge, and you're going to take that advantage into your business. And I think that's truly important. So with that said, have a great weekend, everybody. Have a safe weekend. And I look forward to seeing you all right here next week, same place, same time, on the Success Connection, where we will be launching your Instagram business. You'll be getting your opt-in pages. I'll be giving away $500, and I'll be making sure that my internet is working so that we can have a smooth training, and we can take care of business so that we can help you build your business. All right, everybody, take care. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all next week.